Hello Sagittarius, I'm Marina and this is your monthly horoscope for February 2018. It's gonna be one of the karmic months during this year because we have a solar eclipse. So watch to this video if you want to learn how it might influence your life for the upcoming 6 months or even in some cases 3 years. Before that, I would like to make a very quick announcement about a webinar which I will make on the 18th of February, which will be about the types of aspects in astrology. I will talk about 32 different types of aspects, including major and minor aspects, karmic and creative aspects, left and right, and much more. There will be general theory, there will be introduction to the theory of aspects, and also some really advanced techniques. So if you want to learn really the in-depth knowledge about the aspects, you can check the link in the description below. You can save your seat, join us live, or even watch later the recording. So now let's dive into February, the month of love, and let's see what it will bring to you. First of all, we have basically this is how the chart looks at the very beginning of the month for you. And we have the Sun, Venus and Mercury in Aquarius. In your case, it affects your third house. So basically this is the focus of the energy at the beginning of the month. And third house is related to connecting with others, communication, your daily routines, also being engaged with some small stuff and taking care of them. Information is also very important. So when you have such a focused energy in your third house, it's a great time to learn new skills, to improve your knowledge in certain area, or also to travel. So generally, I think that this might be a very interesting month for you because third house is, related to interesting stuff, to some changes, to some exciting things, especially when you have Aquarius in this sign, in this house, basically the sign of excitement. So this is a time to be active and to communicate with others. And it's even more important that we are going to have a solar eclipse in Aquarius. And this is in your third house as well. And basically what makes the solar eclipse a karmic event is that we have a new moon, but we also have conjunction with one of the lunar nodes. And in this case, it's the south node, the one which is related to our karma and our past. So that's why this solar eclipse might be related to starting new things, new opportunities and new direction, but only if you let something else to die or to leave your life. And it's about the things that basically are supposed to stay in the past. It's not about giving up on something which is valuable. It's about setting free from the past. So maybe it could be something about your plans, maybe some kind of, plans that you have made for the future, and especially if there are small things that you will need to change. Third house is also your communication with friends. So maybe this is time, to find a new circle of people with who you would like to communicate. And in order to do that, you have to leave some of your old friends or just, stop to communicate so much with them. Anyway, this is important. Third house is a good position because it's connected with the sextile with your own sign. So you can use this in a beneficial way. And third house is, after all, a very light, very positive house. So probably it won't be related with some serious transformations or crisis. It's more about doing a change that you would like to. And speaking of change, we have to mention that Jupiter will make square with the Sun here. And the squares are aspects which bring tension. Even though Jupiter is a positive planet related to opportunities and growth, when it makes a square with one of your planets, especially with the Sun, it suggests that maybe you won't be satisfied with your current results, or maybe with your friends or anything related to your third house. And this actually might be a very strong motivational power to improve your skills, to learn new things, to start a new education. And if you are not satisfied with your current results, that's the right direction for you. Improve your knowledge and skills, learn new things, and try to be more prepared. Now, the positive thing is that we also have Uranus making sextile with the Sun. And Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, where we have the Sun, which makes this interaction even stronger and more positive. And Uranus is the planet of changes. So it's really a time for change. Change related to the people that you communicate, or maybe your plans, or even about the information that you have and some new ideas. Third house is about ideas. And Uranus is a planet which can really make you very original, and you can do new things, you may invent new things. So generally this is a very good combination. Uranus in 5th house also suggests that it might be related to your romantic life. 3rd house is about meeting people, so maybe you can meet a new potential romantic partner, or in some way there will be more excitement in the area of your personal life. And the next thing that we should talk about is Mars. Mars is in Sagittarius, in your own sign during the whole month, which generally is something nice because Mars is the natural ruler of this house. So it's a very active planet, it's a fire planet. Your sign is also fire sign, so there is a harmony, and you may really enjoy this activeness, and you might be really much more initiative, start new things, take some risks, which generally is something great. But in this month we have to be more careful because we have a square between Neptune and Mars. And this aspect may bring some really unpleasant situations and mistakes and misunderstandings. So you have to be careful with everything that you are doing. You can make a mistake, or you can forget about something, somebody might mislead you. So generally be more prepared, be more careful, check everything that you can twice, 3 times, so you can avoid the possible mistakes. And Neptune is in 4th house, which means that maybe it might be related also to possible complications related to family, people that you live with, or your home. So generally avoid confrontations, avoid some serious negotiations, or, you know, if you have to take some decisions in terms of your family or the place where you're living, I would recommend you to wait a little bit. When you have this challenging connection, Mars, Neptune, 1st, 4th house, decisions in terms of family may not be very positive, may not be very productive. So that's the most important during this month. Don't forget, the most important event is the solar eclipse in Aquarius in your 3rd house. So it's time for new things in terms of connections and communications and knowledge, but at the same time you have to leave the past. So thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget also to check the webinar on the 18th of February about the aspects. You will find the link below. I will be so happy to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you very soon.